Alright, I'm back for day 44 of my Watch Me Stream a New Game from my Steam Backlog Every Day of 2026 challenge. Getting a little bit of a late start tonight, almost missed the day, but hey, better late than never. Honestly, I was sidetracked by some other stuff going on in my life, and then when I got back to my computer, I forgot I actually had a run of Glyphica that I had started earlier in the day and just sort of minimized and muted and forgot about. So I got this, like, what, 5 minutes ago, 10 minutes ago? That was fun. But looking at the old play next list here, not feeling these titles still, but I was clicking over and saw this. Thomas Was Alone. Little platformer. I remember watching I think the Game Grumps play at one point and was like, oh, that's fun, I should give that a try. Never did. So let's fix that. Here we go. Also, this is another game that's been in my library for over a decade and I never tried, so that's always fun. Thomas Was Alone. Can I use a controller? Let's see. Oh, that's promising. New game? A? Sweet. Oh, hang on. The program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI. Damn it.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Sorry, I'm gonna turn this up real quick. And also, hang on. Going back to the main menu. Just for a moment. Can I make you stop? Nope. Nope, now it's all jacked up. I broke it. Broke the game. Where's my mouse? Oh gosh. I'm just gonna do that real quick. Sorry. Let's try this again. Okay. Yep. Thomas was alone. Alright, hang on a sec. Also, it's red now instead of green. Settings. Runs full screen. Oh gosh. Window. Oh, that's all we got. Okay. Window or full screen. Sure. Return. We'll just do new game again. Alright. The program was a failure. People forgot this. It was a massive flop. The coders started adding name strings to the AIs as a joke. Thomas AT23612 wasn't special. It was just an AI in the right place at the right time. Gordon Flackenberg, former CTO of Artificial Life Solutions. Alright.
Thomas was alone. Wow. A weird first thought to have.
Movement keys, left thumbstick to move, escape start button to pause. Alright, so I can move. I can jump. Cool. And that's it. Alright. Point 2. I don't know why I keep checking to the left.
Thomas decided to start listing his observations for posterity.
Okie dokie.
1. The whole alone thing. 2. Portals. They led somewhere. He'd yet to work out where. 3. Falling. Thomas was absolutely fantastic at falling. He was almost as good at falling as he was at observing.
Hell yeah. I can fall. I can jump. Nothing here. Alright.
Okay, interesting. Thomas couldn't fall past this block.
Hmm.
Think, damn it, think. What if there was some kind of inverted fall?
Hmm.
Some way to... what's the word? Jump.
Boing. What does this do?
It worked! Thomas had solved the great inverted fall mystery.
Amazing. Find the first achievement pickup and spawn. Cool, I did it.
A big jump. But Thomas noted there was no real danger in missing it. The world didn't want him to fail here. It was pushing him, but gently.
Yep. Oh no, I fell. So, big jump? Amazing. Okay.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted. It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment.
Yep.
He was starting to suspect
Oh.
it might even be doing...
Aha. Oops. I'll never know what that said. That's okay. Let's try this again.
all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted.
Alright, second achievement pickup and whatever. Spawn. Okay.
This all seemed a little dangerous. The world was not to be trusted.
Yep.
It was unstable, and it seemed to Thomas that it could let him down at any moment. He was starting to suspect it might even be doing so on purpose.
Nah.
Paranoia.
Paranoia. Oh shit. Oh my god. That is kind of scary though. Eek. Anything over here? Probably not. Climb time.
Thomas wondered whether the portals were actually taking him anywhere. He felt like he was making progress, but there wasn't really any way to know. He seemed to be moving predominantly up and to the right, which might, or might not, be important.
Predominantly and to the right, like all good graphs.
It might have been paranoia again, but Thomas could have sworn the world was becoming more complicated. It always seemed to be one step ahead of his skills. It had been
Like it was designed.
designed
Okay.
just for him. He wondered why. Was the world testing him? No. Too obvious.
Boing, boing, boing.
Something about the boiling, toxic, glowing water intimidated Thomas. He didn't like it. He certainly didn't want to swim in it.
Pretty sure you just melt in it. Alright.
He made another mental note. 4. Water. Not good. To be avoided.
Pass the respawn points to save a character's progress. I've done it. So then... oh no. There we go. Amazing. Okay. Nice. Big
The
level.
loneliness was getting to Thomas. No amount of observation or obsessive note-taking could combat that.
Anything over on these sides? I'm not sure. Oops. That's weird. There's definitely a little delay when I'm doing this. Also, jumping right there is interesting. Having it block out everything. Alright, was there anything else over here? Does not appear to be. Have we reached 1.1?
Thomas had a new theory. The world was training him. He could feel himself getting smarter.
Hmm.
There was the mental list to consider. Over the minutes and seconds since his spontaneous generation, he'd become a pretty skilled jumper.
Amazing.
He was evolving. He just wished he had someone to share it with.
A non-Thomas, perhaps? Boing. Boing. Kind of looking to see if there's anything down in the bottom area of these columns, but does not really appear to be. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alrighty. Alright, begin array. Be there or be. I submitted hundreds of bug reports. I told the idiot that this would happen. Overlapping scripts. More than one AI was bound to be spawned into an environment at the same point. Turns out I missed the point. A little error changed everything. Luke Russell, QA intern of AIS during whatever.
Chris took an immediate and deep dislike to the skinny red rectangle. Who the hell did this Thomas think he was?
That's me, yo. L and R button to scroll characters. Okay. So you don't go in here. Oh, you can't jump the side though. Alright, so we go here. Amazing.
Chris had been doing fine. He wasn't the highest jumper, but he'd held his own. He'd even been graceful at times. Well, not technically graceful. It's probably the wrong word, but you know, fine.
Mm-hmm.
There was that skinny little runt leaping about like he owned the place.
Jeez. Oh no. Oh, I'm all the way over here. Holy shit. Thanks, level, for making it easy on me. Oh, jeez. Hello, Chris. Boing. Boing. Fall, 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 fall. And then Thomas goes back to the left. Excellent. Alright, advantage Chris here.
Okay, this was more like it. A glowy white thing. Only Chris could get to it, which of course made it all the more enticing. What would it do? What new opportunity might this switch open up to him?
Aha. Can I just... Oh, I can't jump with them on my head.
Great. Another chance for Thomas to jump slightly higher than Chris. How unfortunate. Seriously, this made the whole switch pressing thing entirely worthwhile.
Wee.
Was this good? Because on the surface, it did not seem good. Chris was pretty scared. Little Red seemed fine, happy to be on his merry little adventure. Chris couldn't shake the feeling that things had taken a significant turn for the worse since Thomas had joined him.
Aren't I just a negative Nancy?
Sure, he'd been able to piggyback his way to ever so slightly higher platforms, but where had that got him? Well, to ever so slightly higher platforms, which was sort of his point.
Can I get there on my own? Oop. Oh my gosh. Stop overshooting it. There you go. Oh no. Oh my god, come on. Jump. 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 There you go. Brutal.
Chris stared at Thomas with pure hatred.
Why?
He seemed so very happy at their situation. Friends together, a brave fellowship of quadrilaterals on a quest for greatness. That would be fine. But it was all the obvious observation that Thomas was doing which grated. Every time they saw something vaguely new, Chris would hear a satisfied little from the vaulting idiot. He hoped the next portal would split them up, if only for a few levels.
Uh-oh. Alright, cool. Chris is on his own. Up and over, up and over. Big jump. Woo! Checkpoint. And we're there. Oh.
John knew. He knew that this was his chance. A moment to shine. This was game day.
Oh, damn. High. Whoa. John could jump super high. No. Yes. Woo.
This would not do. John needed room to show off his exceptional skills. As it was, he was trapped on the wrong side of these little dot things. Where did they come from, anyway?
Where indeed, man. Wait, can Chris even clear this? Yes, he can. Awesome. Alright, John, go do your thing. Actually, before I do that, 2 seconds, I'm gonna grab my coffee. Alright. I lied. I'm not going to grab it. I'm just going to chug it before I come back. Alright, switch.
John inhaled the air of the open space, and it smelled of awesome. Time to flex those muscles, to put his training to use, time to show those little dots how it was done.
Yeet. Big jumps.
John decided to press the switch to let the little dots catch up with him. John cared for his new allies.
Good job, John.
You could tell from the sympathetic expression he'd practiced in the mirror all these years.
Ah, yes. Sympathetic. Miss. Okay. We... Oh. Cool. I could do that. Chris, can you make all this? I think so. Nope, we'll get stuck there. It's okay. Oops. Oh, woo.
John was happy to keep helping. He felt it was important to his image that he was seen to help the little guys.
Yeah. Okay. Making progress. Boing boing.
He didn't mind them so much either. The red one, Thomas, had a charming way of applauding every time John jumped.
Hooray. Is that enough of a boost? Ooh, no it's not. Damn it. No. Yeesh. All right.
The angry orange one was less immediately likeable, but his unremitting cynicism and tutting amused John.
Got it. Nope. Nope. Jump, jump, gotta wait. Jump. Alright, do this, then you can sit here, and now you can jump up. Nope. Alright, there we go. Boing, boing. Alrighty.
This was interesting. A floating target. This would require coordination, balance, and timing. John was sure the dots would be lost, but he was happy to guide them to triumph.
Thanks, John.
Maybe that's what the dots were for. They were there to extend John's reach, to make his performance even more impressive. John liked the thought. He decided to keep them.
Alright, so you wait up here. John, you wait here. Chris, you go down. And then Thomas, all you. Alright, begin origin. The hero Thomas needs. The initial group possessed simple variations in size and strength. More complex configurations were inevitable. As the errors spread, these variations became increasingly extreme. David Yoon, forensic programmer, author of Life Instanced. Okay.
This was how Claire would die.
Uh-oh.
She knew it would happen eventually.
Claire, no.
She was rubbish at jumping, and she moved slowly. She felt a little like her continued existence was breaking some kind of natural order.
Oh no, Claire!
The crumbling pillar was a dramatic death, she supposed. Wait. What?
Oh.
Claire couldn't shake the feeling that she was not, in fact, dead.
Amazing.
It was at that moment that Claire realized she had superpowers.
Uh-huh. She's immune to acid water.
She'd need a cape. There's no getting around that. You couldn't be a superhero without a cape. Claire didn't want confusion. If you saw a cape, that made matters clear. You knew what you were dealing with. Claire was all about communication.
Okay.
And, you know, floating in water, which was her superpower.
Oh, I can just move you. Hell yeah. Awesome. I'm gonna check one thing. No, I can't go that far. Alright.
Right. Fear not, my skinny friends, for I am Claire, and I will save you.
Nice. Good job, Claire.
Needed to come up with a superhero name as soon as possible. Claire was rubbish.
I think Claire's fine, especially with Expedition 33. Oops. Thanks, Claire.
Claire arrived just in time, which was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Blub blub. Blub blub. Slowly filling up.
As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
How noble of her. Gotta go to the left.
If Thomas would make a good sidekick.
Damn it.
Or was she more the lone Avenger type?
I wanted to get that.
Claire arrived just in time. It was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive. As the water began to rise, Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
Yup.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick.
Alright.
Claire arrived.
There's probably a way to
just
do that
in
without
time.
dying, but whatever. Fuck
It
it.
was, of course, the perfect moment for superheroes to arrive.
Oh, I'm yawning so much. Damn. Alright, we're 30 minutes in. I'll try to finish this world and then I'll probably call it. Sadly, not going to be the one shot.
Claire vowed to save this little rectangle in as many restarts as it took.
On 3 right now for this one, so.
Claire wondered if Thomas would make a good sidekick. Or was she more the lone Avenger type? She'd like that. The sole hero in a world of rectangles and conveniently placed pools of toxic water.
Mm-hmm. Amazing toxic water. Claire cannot make that jump, so.
The others told Claire that staircases were a bit of a fixture here. Claire wondered why the world made it so difficult.
Good fucking question, Claire. Why does the world make it so difficult? Because we're Delta Airlines, and life is a fucking nightmare. I miss John Mulaney. Okay. Come along, Chris. After you, Claire. Oops. Oh, damn it. Alright, cool. The gang's all here.
Probably needed a nemesis. A villain who would show their true colours at the worst possible moment, hurting all she held dear. Chris was the most obvious choice. He seemed stroppy enough, and his jump was so pathetic that it conveniently avoided Claire's insecurities. Yes, Chris. Diabolical Chris. The fiendish Christopher.
It's me. Oh, still death down there. There we go. Jump, jump, jump. Good. Let's get red in here. Thomas. This is secure. John, and then Claire. Good job.
Chris gone?
Hmm.
Was he off somewhere? Plotting Claire's downfall?
Oh, jeez. Hopefully not Claire.
Claire was honest, and she had to be because she was a superhero. This was a troubling turn of events. Still, there were reasonably sized bodies of water to cross.
Damn it. Alright, I gotta do that. I gotta hop off first, then move with them. Oops. Oy, alright, move over. Okay. Alright, now you hop back on, and so do you. Ferry, ferry, ferry. Looking good, feeling good. Sorry, big yawn. I would've got like 3 levels left. Ugh. Looks like a walkie-talkie.
Moving platforms over water, eh?
Hi, Ash. Go lay down.
Claire's newly heightened senses told her that there were multiple paths across with various possible configurations of the little posse.
Oops. Whoa. That was weird. Bonk.
They were doing really well. Claire hoped she could get them all across. John was fully aware he could do this alone. Thomas hoped he'd never have to.
Okay. That was weird sounding. Oh, wait. Okay, that's why. Oh, shoot. No! Blair, save me. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, 2.9.
Claire was alone, which was odd, because she wasn't meant to be alone. She needed to be where there were rectangles to save. Being the only superhero in a given space kind of defeats the object. Spikes? That was new. Claire avoided them. She decided they were most likely her kryptonite. Not the rubbish red kryptonite either, the proper radioactive green stuff.
Oh. Alright. Ugh, got it. Alright. Got that thing. What's down here? One jump? Cool. Okay.
The world was repeating. And this time Thomas was here.
Hi, Thomas.
Claire
Oops.
felt something had gone wrong. There was a disturbance in the Force.
Damn it.
Something had altered the Matrix. The world was reacting to their progress. It
Oh
was
no.
amassing its forces. It was plotting against them.
That's way faster.
Finally had a nemesis.
Ah, a nemesis. Nope, shit. Not see those spikes down there. That's okay. Big jump. Nope. Got it. Oh no. Damn it. Son of a diddly. Nope, don't kill me. Damn it, dude. Big jump, big jump. Big jump. Nope, nope, nope. Big jump. Come on. There we go. And jump. There we go, there we go. Come on. No, jump. Oh my god. Fine, just fall. Alright, straight down. Okay. And straight down. Alright, begin associations. I'm rubber, you're glue. I built protections into the system. When overlaps occurred, they would generate a splintered, remove the unwanted additionals. It's like white blood cells investigate, capture, and remove from play. Jungle Man, former senior architect, whatever. Alright. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to call that there. I'm just exhausted, but this is Thomas's Alone. I love the narrative. The art style is very simple, and the characters, even just being basic geometric shapes, are personable. One of them has my name. That's great. I'll come back and I'll finish this at some point, though. It might not be the next couple weeks, but I'll play out the rest of this. Anyways, if you're watching this later, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.